right. How's everybody doing? Oh, am I muted? No. See, there's no stream without technical difficulties. That would be we can't have that. Now, where are you? I think it might be here somewhere. Hello everyone, and welcome to the weekly Generation Zero dev stream. We are having some trouble right now. I'll just switch over to the game screen real quick and grab these two for the camera setup. And I think you can hear them. Can you two say something real quick?
I don't know if they can hear us, but we probably don't want to.
Well, let's see if they can hear you. I think we'll see it in chat. We'll see it in chat in a second. I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Indominus. But welcome. Hello. What did I miss in the last few updates? Oh, Durfman. What didn't you miss? No, we have. Yeah. What did you? We have motorbikes now. That's pretty cool. That's a new one. We have specifically a cool motorbike, one with a flat bed in the front, where you can put your friends on it. That's a good one. What else is new?
I mean, the old ones weren't cool. The old motorbikes were just like couldn't have a passenger. Not cool.
Yeah, that's true. They should. Well, I didn't make them. Couldn't hear Ash. That's interesting. Can anyone hear Ash? I think you should be able to hear Ash.
Is it a me thing or is it a stream thing?
You are spiking in the software, so you should show up there. See, they're already starting with the... I can hear Ash. Good. Okay, whoa, great. You did it. Yes. All right, so, okay, let's do the introduction proper now. This is Ash, lead game designer on Generation Zero.
Hello.
And this is Joachim, the 3D surface artist, or the 3D artist, I suppose. I mixed your there's a lot of titles going around. Hard surface artist is one of them, and 3D artist is the other one. Now you're a 3D surface artist, you know? Who doesn't know those 3D surfaces that are everywhere?
Yeah.
And sorry?
It works. 3D surface artist.
I think so too. Maybe we can change it in Slack next.
Yeah.
Is Joachim Swedish? Are you Swedish?
I am. I would say I'm Swedish, but I'm also half Finnish on my mother's side. So.
Okay, half Finnish.
But I don't know any Finnish, so.
No. I've got to say the joke. If you're half Finnish, does that make you a mermaid?
Yeah.
Well, we can only see your torso, so there's no guarantee.
You don't know.
And Ash, are you Finnish or Swedish?
I'm not. I'm 100% Aussie. I'm true blue.
Well, I'm Swiss and also Carney, community manager, and welcome to the weekly dev stream. This is for us is kind of an end of the year stream, which is why I invited these two wonderful people here, because you know, getting devs on the dev stream on the 20th of December is extremely difficult.
I'm not gonna be here. I'm gone.
Yeah, most of them are already on vacation, and I will just be here in the office alone. So we'll invite some community members next stream. If you're interested, let me know on Discord, and you might get an invite for that session. Yes, I am Swiss, indeed. I hope that's not too surprising. This game is great for screenshots, and not being able to take them while jumping ruins a lot of photo opportunities. While jumping? Well, the game also doesn't pause while you're taking screenshots, so you wouldn't, or unless I suppose unless you're really fast.
Right, with the yeah, right, yeah.
Unless you're really fast, you wouldn't be able to do that, and of course, us pausing the game in a situation like this, whether it be in the escape menu here or during photo mode, would require a significant, first of all, design change, I think, and
I
a
mean,
tech
yeah,
change as well.
because we have like we were designing with co-op first, right? So like, if you could pause it, then what would happen to your co-op mates?
No, you're overthinking it. Okay, I won't overthink
Okay.
it then.
All right. All right.
I
The
agree.
first
That
thing
would
to
be
do
cool.
would be to get like one of those old Kodak disposable cameras and point that at the screen while you're jumping and press the button then, because then you get like that cool like film grain.
Taking loads of screenshots while jumping in Generation Zero, then you must have been some kind of trickster. That's actually impressive. Okay, I'm just gonna drag the two of you onto my other screen here real quick, so we can do the usual Q&A walkthrough, because I have not added you there. Ba-ba! There they are.
Drag you back if you like. Tiny's so skinny that he can't be hit by bullets.
I don't know what you mean. It's a hitbox optimization. It's meta, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right. So let's go through it. It's not a lot has changed since last week, except everything has changed because the new the new mode of transport is out, and I love it so much. I think the Flock Moped is one of my favorite features that we've added.
My favorite thing with the Flock Moped is everyone being like, "What is a Flock Moped? Like, what is? Why has it got a tray on the front? That's insane!" And all the Swedes just kind of going, "Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's-
all it wants."
Yeah, my uncle has one of those. My grandpa, I know someone in the village who only drives around in one of those. Is what I've
Yeah.
heard from Sweden, from Swedish people. But yeah, everybody outside of Sweden is pretty much, not as knowledgeable about it. But I've heard one person say, "Why doesn't it have an artillery on the flatbed? Because it's called a flak moped. You would
Yeah,
expect
right,
some kind
yeah,
of,
yeah. That's
but
the
no."
kind of, like,
Flock in
English
this case,
translation of it, yeah.
yeah, flock in this case very much is the Swedish word for flatbed, as Google Translate told me, apparently.
Yeah.
And not the American word for blow everything up that is in a general 5-kilometer radius.
I have
Surprising
a
to many.
friend who has a 4-year-old, and I'm Australian, and so if you're talking about like a small personal vehicle with a flatbed on the back, right? That's a ute. But the 4-year-old American got very upset at me that it wasn't a truck.
Mm.
I was like, buddy, at some point you're going to realize that other countries exist. I get that it's a bit much for you now, but
It's always good to start broadening horizons early,
Exactly.
especially in vocabulary. But yeah, flock moped, that's the thing. I hope I'm not totally butchering the pronunciation.
we did have a big thing of like, should we try and work out a translation for it for like all of our marketing and stuff? And then we were like, all of the ways of trying to translate it into English just sound incredibly like wordy. Like a flatbed moped is just annoying as hell to say.
Yeah,
So we're like, yeah, we'll just use the Swedish.
flak moped is pretty good, even if you don't try hard at the Swedish pronunciation like I do. An off-road utility flak moped would be great. Ah, do you mean combine them into one? That could be cool. I would love that. Or maybe an off-road utility ramming moped, all in one, all-purpose terrain vehicle. No, wait, that's a different one. We haven't.
Also
don't have
has an anti-air turret on the flak turret on the
Yes,
front.
and a mountable machine gun. It's basically a rolling fortress. We'll note it down in the suggestion document, and then maybe we'll get around to it at some point. But yeah, the 3-wheeled update, as you may know, is out. It has been out for 1 day. Yes, 1 day. A bit over 24 hours. And it has the Flock Moped that you can see in the upper right corner there. It has new locations for the procedural missions where they can take place, so you can have some some more customizability for that, and a more unique experience every time. You got new names for your companions, which I will show off in just a second, and we're gonna actually, as a community effort, pick a new one for mine. And bug fixes. Who doesn't love bug fixes? We love bug fixes, and you do, and that's all that matters, really. But yeah, amazing. It's the Flock moped it's great. I love riding around on it. I've taken lots of screenshots with it too, and I actually joined Discord yesterday and watched some community members play around with it for the first time. It was hilarious watching them do it. And of course, my devs over here already saw the channel on Slack where I report all the bugs that came out of that. I'm sure
Yeah.
they were happy to see that too.
I'm honestly just like so impressed with the team that actually got it to work, because getting the physics to work, because the player is bound by different physics than other physics objects. Like they're like the when you throw radios and stuff, right? Like and the machines are as well, right? Like there are these different physics systems, and so like getting them to work together to allow so like normally when you're in a vehicle, right, we just turn off the physics for the player and just have the vehicle physics because you're on the thing now. Getting it to synchronize the physics for the vehicle and the passenger I didn't think we were going to be able to do it. So I'm super impressed, and like I'm not surprised that there are some fun jankinesses.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, the technicalities of game development are something that evades me to this day. It seems like magic to me.
Yeah.
Could you mount mortar cannons on it?
So
No.
the one thing that is like frustrating me is we didn't manage to because of this whole physics thing, we didn't manage to get in the ability to like when you've got things that you place carefully onto the ground, like we can't make it. We went through this release, we couldn't get it so that you could play like for instance gas canisters, right? You can roll them in, but you couldn't place them down. And so we've been working on trying to make that work and synchronize that physics system. But then the turret from the equipment pack, the turret and the rocket launcher thing, they're slightly too big to fit in the tray.
They're not slightly. They are way too big.
Yeah, they're
I've seen the screenshots.
And I'm like, there's a part of me that's been like, no, but I want to just ride around with it, like firing rockets in all directions. But like to a certain degree, that's what the companion's for, I guess. Like,
yeah, I suppose so.
Is your mobile turret? But there was a part of me that was like, why did we make it so big the first time around? Because we never knew we were gonna have a fucking bed. So
that's that's really a pity. We should really maybe make a smaller turret. Who knows?
yeah, we should try and work out a way to
A mini turret.
turret, or I don't know, sit it on awkwardly so that it's like half falling out or something.
Yeah. But yes, that's actually a point that I wanted to bring up too. Yeah. So for those who didn't hear, we are definitely looking into the option of placing stuff on there, but we don't yet know if the turrets are going to be there in any way.
The problem is that
it's looking like they won't.
It gets very confused about trying to place something on the ground when it's not the ground. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like there is a whole bunch of stuff that is just like, is it the ground or not? And we're like, well, it's kind of a ground. Please?
It's a surface.
Yeah,
it's a somehow horizontal, mostly horizontal surface, so why not? Are there any plans to add the companion stations to bases? Yes.
Yes. That's the thing that we are hoping will be in patch 31. There's a bunch of things that basically...
In player terms, that is the next update after this one.
Sorry. Yes. In the next update in the new year, we're hoping to have that introduced. Basically, that update is going to be mostly stability, bug fixy stuff. But there's a whole bunch of stuff that like kind of we didn't get the opportunity to do that we wanted to do in like some of our in 2023. And so this is an opportunity for us to have another go at doing it and see if like things that were where they became much more difficult than we expected. And so we're like, okay, well, if we just spend some time looking at all of those. So one of those is, okay, can we actually get deployables into the flatbed? Can we actually get the companion station into player bases? Which again, I was like, that sounds easy. And then one of our other devs was like, you're very funny. You have no idea how complicated player bases are.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there are a bunch of different ideas for other things we can do in that update in early 2024. We
the,
haven't.
the like the like heads up is like these are all things we're trying to do, but like whether or not they actually work and we can get them in is entirely down to like what we discover as we're trying to do it.
Too late. You've already been clipped and taken out of context, and everybody thinks that's a promise now.
No, that's
See.
fine. I've been on the internet before.
No, it's yeah, like she said, that's very accurate. We're looking, and there's also a bunch of other ideas that we're looking at that could make it into this update if everything works out as planned. But knowing game development,
Yeah, exactly, right.
that's, fingers crossed.
Especially when you're working on a nearly 5-year-old game now, and like there's so many things where we're like, oh, we'll just do this, but like the assumptions that were made, like when they were making the original game, and then when we've made updates since, and we've said things like, oh, well, no one will ever want to do this, so it's fine if we do this way. And then a couple of years later we go, oh, now we want to do it, and we can't. And there's so many of those catch-22s. But I think that's just kind of like testament to like I've been on the project for like 9 months now, and the thing that I keeps shocking me is like how much the game has grown in its 4.5 years, nearly 5 years of life compared to like where it was to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, I've been with the game since before launch, and I've watched all of those changes. To me, it's one of the most impressive development cycles that I've seen, or the lifetimes of a game, which is why I personally keep coming back to the game very, very regularly outside of work as well. Joachim, what's your take? What is your favorite feature that has been added? Maybe you made it yourself.
Ever.
Who knows?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I don't know. My feature. I mean, I really like the vehicles. They're really cool.
Oh, yes.
Mopeds. I always like a cool motorbike.
Absolutely.
I guess. I mean, these newest ones are really cool as well because you can have friends with you. And it's really fun just driving around in circles on the tank.
So much fun.
With someone shooting at it. So it's great.
I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of that in just a minute here. But yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's almost get into that. We just have some points to get through, and then I'll invite Ash, I think.
I got kicked out as well, so you know.
Good. Cool. Let's do that then.
My friend.
So along the update, we also got a new DLC, paid DLC, the Reinforced Flak Moped DLC, which gives you 3 extra variants for the Flak Moped. One where you can craft and recycle and augment your weapons. Then there's one where you can go off-road, and then there's one where you can where you have some extra reinforcements on the flatbed and you can actually ram machines with it, which is my favorite so far. But
it's such a thing of like the utility one with the like the stuff on the utility tray is definitely the most useful, but gosh, the other two are so much fun.
And it's always a balance between useful and fun that needs to be found. So. And yes, the Tick plushie is fully funded, so amazing. Thank you so much. I think we are now at 240 orders for it out of 200 that were required for it to get produced and sent out. So every order that goes in from this point forward will be, there's no more, if it gets fully funded, it gets sent out. Every order will be 100% made and sent out. So if you want to get your own hands on the Tick plush, then head to the link that I will post in the chat right now and get your very own Tick plushie. I actually have it here. I'm going to show it one more time
So cute. I love
is
him.
amazing. This is Terrence, for those who haven't been introduced yet. And he is a menace and very huggable, in my opinion. Very chunky. All right, that's it. Of course, feel free to ask more questions as we play. We will do our best to follow chat. And if we miss a question, please just ask it again in a timely manner. Maybe don't spam it too much, but you may remind us. All right. Ta-da! So, is everybody in the lobby? Did we make it?
Did you send me? I didn't realize you'd sent. It didn't make it. Oh right, I've got the sound off. No wonder I didn't hear it make a noise when it sent me the invite.
I also need to turn my sound back on. Thank you for the reminder. We wouldn't want another technical difficulty. When next is a tank plush? Who knows? If this tick plush is successful enough, you know, which it's already pretty successful, but I think we can push it a bit farther. If it's successful enough, then we'll absolutely look into creating more plushies. I personally would love to see a Lynx plush where that's just a ball, basically, that you can kick around. That's my preference, but the tank one is also pretty good. I like that. Maybe a companion plushie.
Yeah. I can see that.
We have 60 FPS for PS. What else do you plan to give us in the next release? Okay, so the clarification there is that the 60 FPS patch for PlayStation is separate from the next update. So 60 FPS right now is the main focus, and we'll get that out the door as soon as we can in 2024. And afterwards, there will be another update where that is for all platforms, and that contains these quality of life features that we just talked about, or, you know, that we're trying to get into the game, along with some performance improvements and crash fixes and all of that cool stuff that allows you to play the game longer and better and funnier. You want plushies of all machines. Well, maybe eventually we'll get around to that. I think for now we'll do the tick, and then we'll see where things go from here. Okay, so let's first look at the new names, because I have a personal stake in this, of course, because
Yeah.
I have a dog, and her name was actually added in this update, and you can all have her name as a naming option for your companion now, which I absolutely love. She's an old lady now, and this will immortalize her forever, and I'm super happy about that. Somewhere in the Elite Speak names. Aha! There she is. This is my dog, Kimi. Of course, we had to obscure it a little bit, so it doesn't sound too strange, but yes. And we've also got Samson, Guard, Pal, Bob. I love Bob. Whose name? Do you know whose idea Bob was?
That's Bob is from is from the forums.
Oh, really? That's a forum suggestion.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I
It
didn't
was
even
like
see that
several
one.
people just being like Bob, Bob. I was like, sure. Like I've got a spare slot.
Amazing. So yeah, now you can name your companion Bob if you like. What are your companions called?
I'm currently just randomizing to see what I get. Count Buddy is pretty cute.
Count Buddy.
Bark Dog is very funny.
Turbonacho. That's mine.
Senor Scrap. I love that. It's so good. Senor Scrap. But we gotta keep Kimi in there, and Kimi is not a senior. So Senorita Kimi. Unless chat has a better suggestion. Techno Cujo. That's also great. I love that. Cujo's it's an oldie. Mine is Dog 3. We have Doge as a name. I didn't even know that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah. We've got
See?
like, yeah.
Even I'm still discovering new ones to this day.
There's such a thing of like We've got all these great suggestions, and I'm like, I want to add them all, but then the list becomes so long that you can't scroll through it.
Yeah, I already, like I said, there are names that I didn't even know about that aren't even new. But I love that we have so much customizability outside of, you know, giving the player the option to name it themselves, which understandably wasn't an option.
Yeah.
But I think it's important that we still give them a lot of choice.
You
And
just don't want someone like you don't want to have like people playing like open like pickup group multiplayer and then someone rock up with like a horrible word on
yeah,
screen
no,
'cause-
definitely not. But I think we did really well, or you did really well with the names outside of that
Yeah, the team's
possibility.
doing great on the names.
And have you actually done the calculations of how many names are possible for how many combinations are possible with the names we have?
Oh, honey, I'm lead designer, so I don't have to do math.
Maybe someone in the community already did the math.
I assign math to a technical designer or a systems designer, and I say, you do that for me.
What are you doing on the companion, Joachim?
Rideable companions.
No, rideable companions. Don't give them any ideas. Where's my companion, by the way? I think it's chillin' somewhere. Maybe it got returned to my inventory. Ah yeah, there it is. Huh. Think we'll have to log that one, Nash. I'll
What do we-
clip that one later. Ah, there we go. Aha. Just had a minor interaction issue there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
I may have accidentally a whole.
Simple math. X times Y times C equals total names. Is
Yes.
that the way it works? Isn't it to the power of? I thought it was X to the power of Y. I'm not good at
I
math.
mean, X to the power of is just multiplying, but like I'm multiplying a lot.
Ooh, shotgun silencer. Yes. Oh, a 5-count RLG. Wait, did I not? Yes. I don't think I had that. Oh no, I did. Never mind. Weapon parts. Yes. Always welcome. Now with augmentation, I don't even have the full gold loadout yet. The full gold augmentation loadout.
I haven't got anything on this save.
Well, we'll get you some things. Do you have a gun?
What am I using at the moment? I'm using a 1-star clock.
That's sufficient. You don't need anything else.
I mean, I've got like this account has access to all of the DLC weapons, so
No, you don't need that. Don't worry about it. Just the one crown Klauka is totally fine.
yeah, exactly. Well, that's because I'm so good at the game. I'm very good at video games.
Absolutely, yeah.
As my reputation has.
You as a game developer, you need to be good at games. I mean,
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
chat sees that every week how good I am at games, and
I mean,
they
the thing
know.
is that, like, I'm very practiced because as a game developer, all you do is basically play video games all day. Like, you never actually do any work.
Well, yeah, obvious, yeah. I mean, and post memes sometimes, which is
And
my
posting
job.
memes,
That's,
yeah. I don't know, posting memes sounds dangerously close to work for me, but you know.
All right, I will get us a ride, and we'll see what happens. You know what? We'll be surprised. I haven't picked up the default one yet. We'll grab the off-road one and then go get the default one.
Yeah, let's do that.
So for those who don't know yet, the default Flak Moped, the one that you get without buying the DLC at all, for free, is at Nydala Safe House. I hope I did butcher that one, but I tried. That's what counts. It is right here in the farmlands, and you can just grab it off the ground, and then you have it.
And the two of us on here get real
What?
cozy.
Oh, this is gonna go.
This is gonna be very.
This is
fun
gonna
to
go
record.
so well. No, I know this is gonna go very well. I
This
already.
is fun.
And now all the companions get on here as well, and then I'm sure this
Yeah,
will
if
be
we, can
fine.
work out, if we can work out how to get the companions to get onto the thing, I'm going to be so happy. But at the moment, the code is responsible. Just give me dirty looks whenever I suggest it.
I think it's actually going really well so far. We're going off-road and we're
You
picking
guys
up
have,
speed.
like, exploded into space. This is amazing.
Okay, so if we now find... Luckily, we did add some gaps in this fence. When we released the game initially, there was one gap in the fence that you had to run for, or you had to get jump boost boots as soon as we added crafting and jump over it. But now there
That-
should be some gaps.
Oh my god.
Aha! There's the one now. Okay, let's see.
Ah.
Wrong way? What do you mean? I already found the way out. You can't tell me wrong way as I'm going the right way.
There is something like strangely terrifying about being Tani, like being a passenger to Tani's business, right? Just being like, where's he gonna drive us? Where's he gonna take us?
Don't worry about it, is the
It's
answer to
fine.
that. It's
One of the
fine.
weirdest things about like moving to Sweden from Australia is that like in Australia I was like one of the like few like people in my like queer friend group who could drive, so I was always driving everywhere. And then I moved to Sweden and to Stockholm, where I take the subway everywhere, and I don't have a European driver's license. And so like I haven't driven a car in like 2.5 years, and that's
Oh yeah,
like,
me neither. Yeah.
so weird. Like
You don't need to.
like, part of my like reputation was like, oh yeah, Ash, she's a really good driver. You know, I with my like a couple of like small trophies from like motorsport and stuff, and then like nope.
But by the last update, my save game is lost. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Elitora. Please do contact our customer support about this with as many details as you can possibly provide,
Yeah.
so we can look into that. Okay, where is that barn? Is it the one behind us? Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I thought. Let me just turn around. See, and we have an audience even. The companions are watching us and they're questioning what the hell are we watching right now and why.
Yeah, they're like, you know, you have legs.
Technically,
look,
yes.
look.
You'll
Oh,
have to
that's
get
good.
up first. Okay, I cannot get off, so I'm just gonna stay on here and
You
Can
trapped
you-
on the.
can you knock me off real quick, please? Can you? Let's see, maybe I can drop. Here, there you go. Will you blow this up for me, please? Okay, that did nothing.
Swedish space program fails.
The workaround.
I mean,
The
can you fast travel
workaround
to
failed.
do this safe house?
Yeah, maybe. I haven't unlocked it yet, so I'll have to drive in first.
Drive in.
Yeet a grenade there. Does anybody have a grenade on them?
I don't on this account, unfortunately.
Okay, let's see if I fit. Come on! Alright,
Can we open
there's
the
a...
door? There you go.
Can you there!
Welcome.
Okay,
So
safe house
actually,
unlocked.
What's hilarious about this is that actually this this pile of wood here is actually the place that we put the pick-upable for the other one in the first place. We had it
Oh.
inside here, and then I kind of so that like you would definitely see it, but then we couldn't work out. Like it was very annoying trying to work out like did the person back it in? Did they? How did they get it
How it
inside?
got there in the first place.
Because like we would have to put a ramp on one of these things, and I know when I was growing up on farms, it was always like just store your little tractory things in like a little lean-to, so we just did that instead.
Flex your select muscle? My select muscle? What's a select muscle?
It's
Is that some-
button, maybe?
I don't have that one. I don't have a controller. Send him to the moon. I don't know. I don't think we have enough I don't think we have enough firepower here. All right, let's see Joachim drive me around for a change. Ah,
Yeah.
this is working perfectly. I love this so much. I can't overstate how much I love the Flak Moped.
I'm gonna make mine red so it goes faster.
Yeah, it's definitely the red one is faster. That's a fact. Not because of the in-game speed, but because of attitude.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you got a ramming one. Nice.
Yeah, I want to try crashing into some stuff.
It sounds really cool too.
Doesn't it sound dope?
Yeah.
If we got-
No, did you? Don't ram the companions. That's like the one thing you shouldn't. The one thing you shouldn't run into. Okay, let's go look for some machines. There's a base defense. Wait, no, that's a base defense, not a base assault. Maybe we can do a base assault and just ram the walls. I don't even know if that would do damage. Would that work?
I don't think it would because the mass of
Oh no,
the
I
walls
crashed.
would be-
Oh no.
the mass of the walls would be too high, right? Like they're too heavy.
Ah.
Is my guess.
So you can't use it as a battering ram. That is unfortunate. That was
I mean, it's
my
it's
big hope.
not very particularly effective battering ram. Where are we going? Put a marker down.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Or we could just drive into the sea here and see what happens.
I'm trying to offer you a nice sea view.
All right, let's
That way?
let's
Alright,
go.
Try and take the road because this is not enough road.
Oh, I have so many base assaults. I think on the community stream next week we need to clear out some bases and maybe remove some rivals from the farmlands.
Is it-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level 3 base assaults in the farmlands. Yeah, no, that'll do it. Actually, we can take out some rivals now. Why not? Why shouldn't we? There are two that are fighting right here. What happened? I'm in the map.
I hit the tree and came straight off. It was amazing.
Okay, we're gonna go to Quinnerbol, I suppose you wouldn't pronounce that. The SK is always a trap.
Yeah.
I would assume that would be Quinnerbol.
Yeah. I would
Correct.
also do that.
Yes. All right. We will go there. I will set down a marker.
Did I get another invite?
Yes, absolutely. Where are you? Here you are. Props to everyone who just spotted themselves in my friends list. You are the real ones. How about a mostly silver paint scheme for the companion? Match the vocoder. Ooh.
Ooh, I like it.
I think Rich would really like that suggestion. So I'm going to write it down. If you have any more suggestions for companion skins or voice packs that we could do, absolutely let us know. We are always open to new ideas. Love that. Silver. How about a golden companion too?
You've got it. That's got to be like a. It's gotta look for like an achievement reward, right?
An achievement reward? Yeah. Maybe a challenge reward.
Challenge reward. That's the word I was looking for.
I'm in Carney's friends list. Well, then that means you're one of the real ones. Ooh,
God damn it!
look at that. She's trying to sabotage me and failing because
I was
the
just
bike is
talking
too good.
before about how like good a driver I was. Hey.
Yeah, but the bike's too good. It's too stable. Look at that. Cylon voice from the OG Battlestar Galactica. Okay, I'll write it down. Thank you. Thank you. Cylon. Did I miss anything in the past 25 minutes? Had to disappear for a bit. Mostly us, having different shenanigans with the Black Moped.
Mostly you missed my incredibly good and safe driving.
Absolutely. Look at me. I'm still in the. Oh, enemies! Ram them!
Get wrecked,
Bring
my
them
brother.
down! Yes! Again! Reset!
Get speed up.
Get them! Yes! So good. Next one.
It's helped the companion with the spotter modules. It's so good.
It's evading us. Yeah, the spotting definitely. Look, it's dodging us. It's too smart. Get it! Alright, I think it's low. It was low. Sorry for stealing the kill.
No, that's all good. I
That's
don't know
teamwork.
It's awarded to if you do the ramming. It's, like, does it count as the ramming damage? I'm not sure.
I do not know, actually.
Like, is it the same as if you like blew up a? Because like it's not your weapon directly that's doing the damage.
Maybe it recognizes that you are driving it.
Maybe.
Maybe you should have a...
Oh, oh.
That was so dramatic.
I jumped one tree and went straight into the next one.
Maybe we should invite a gameplay programmer and ask them how exactly it works. That could be fun. We should do that sometime in the new year. A totally oxidated companion named Rusty. Don't we
I
have
love
Rusty
that.
in the
That's
companion
my-
names
that's
list?
my, like Rusty's like cobbled together stuff. That's my jam. That's my aesthetic.
Then you are on the right game.
Yeah, huh?
I do love that, yes. Just writing it down. I don't... Do we have Rusty as a companion name currently? I thought we had
have
it.
rust as a prefix, so you can be like Rust
Ah.
Bucket or Rust Dog. Rust. Claw.
Rusty. I will write it down.
So the thing was that we kind of like gave ourselves the rule that we wouldn't have the same thing occur in both the both lists.
I can open the door for you if you'd like.
Infinite. Yes, that would be great.
Do that from right in here.
Let me get you right.
Customizable companion skins. In what way would you make them customizable, Wrench? Ooh, you made it. Nice.
Well,
Ah,
apparently.
it's called Ville. Nice.
Why can't I reverse? Come on.
Do you need me to push you?
Ah,
The fault.
I think
I was the mistake. Also, we have enemies behind us.
oh. Let's just see if our buddies do that.
I just hear the meet meet. The cavalry's here. Die! Alright, I'll open the door
Just
here.
one that's just standing there. Is that mine? It's mine.
Yeah, I think yours is
Yeah,
a
Miss
bit,
Cyber
a
Wizard
bit
is mine.
passive.
I suppose I haven't technically joined the combat, I guess.
You weren't supposed to install the pacifist chip on it, Ash. That was
So the thing
experimental.
is that, like, unless you start fighting, he's not allowed to, or you would get you in trouble.
Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. Finally
the-
caught
the
a
big
stream.
problem
Hello,
with that.
Kiwi. Welcome to stream.
But the problem is, like, if you get pulled into a fight by something else, then it's still going to engage. So,
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, now we're going for the rivals.
yes. Alright, let me jump back over here.
I am ready. Onward. Could also be fun to have a sort of Dalek voice for the companion, saying exterminate. I love that. I don't think we could use that one-to-one like that, but you know, a reference might be
I
possible.
think that actually, as long as it was slightly different and it wasn't the same like thing, I think that's okay legally because exterminate is a word. And
Yeah, I
if
suppose.
it doesn't look like a Dalek, then it's not infringing the IP, but we have to get legal to okay it, and sometimes they are conservative to make sure that we don't have to actually argue anything in court. And that's expensive.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to. We do want to avoid. Ow! My lord! Hello. Good morning to you too. How rude. Yeah, we wouldn't want to get into any legal troubles, and that would be something we'd have to be. We have to be careful about. But of course, as always, the idea is great, and we love, you know,
Maybe just change it for like another word, right? And then,
Yeah, of course. Something like destroy, or you know.
exactly, yeah.
We shooting at the ticks running around. I was just wondering if your companion was shooting at Joachim.
I mean, there is that bug currently where, like, it is possible for your companion to get confused and think that another player is a machine and
Oh,
shoot
really?
you. Yeah, it happens in like weird. It's one of those, like most bugs, it's an edge case.
I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah, it came up in one of our playtests, and we were like, it didn't never occur to us today. Like, all of those edge case ones are such a thing of like, you have to do a certain number of things combined, and then it creates that problem. Yeah, airtime.
There have been some rumors floating around around a German weapons pack. Any word on that? Rumors are rumors.
Rumors are definitely rumors gonna room.
Rumors gonna room. We do want to add some new weapons. I think I can pretty confidently say that
Yeah, we can absolutely say that. Like,
in the future we want to add new weapons. We just don't know how exactly we're gonna deliver them.
yeah.
And
exactly.
so
'Cause the thing is,
German
like,
weapons as like in general is very possible. We just don't know yet if it'll be a German weapons pack or if it'll be some other way that we introduce these weapons.
yeah. But we do have a lot of
Oh,
weapons packs at the
Lord.
moment, and like we are aware of like how many like DLCs there are. So like whether it's a thing that is in a like whether it's a thing of like we German weapons packs quickly, or if we introduce some rewards for challenges and things like that. Sure.
I didn't hear any of that because I'm being ow.
Oh, I'm down. I got a adrenaline. Wow.
But yes, I agree with you.
I died a long time ago, but the
Yes, it protected us for a long time.
and then it drove us like straight into the middle of a battlefield.
Yeah, a huge battlefield with so many participants. It's gonna be an interesting. I don't have any homing turrets, unfortunately. Ash probably still has a pistol. Maybe you've picked up a.
I've got an M16.
Good, great.
But I'm going to respawn.
Ow. And no cover. Oh, this is not optimal. Whew. Yes, we did fix the issue, or most of the issue, where loot would overlay on top of other loot in this patch. But there seems to still be some residual of that if you use controllers very specifically. Yeah, I've seen that one reported. Or was it only with keyboard? It was a very specific case where you would have to do specific things and it would still appear. So we're still figuring it out. But most of it is removed, and you shouldn't see it in your everyday average game anymore after this patch. It was with keyboard using W and S. Yeah, exactly. If you navigate. Maybe I can try to replicate it in a second. If I do survive this somehow. I'll use my AI-76 to debuff this one if I can. Or just outright kill it. Sure, yeah, that works.
Respawn my vehicle here.
Let's see, can I... Oh yeah, there it switched position. That's interesting. Cool. Yes, Anonymous, thank you for letting us know about that. Oh, there are so many runners. They're third-partying us.
I respawned my my Stridsflag,
Yep.
and he's like, "What is it not going? It's completely that like repairs completely destroyed." Like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of smoke coming out of it. That'll do it.
Even the streets flag at some point gets destroyed.
It only lasts. Nothing lasts forever.
But yes, I also saw talk about multiple Reaper variants in chat. That's also a super popular one
Yeah,
that we're
yeah.
definitely aware of. Of course, as with every other enemy, you have designing it takes a lot of time. So if
Yeah,
you would
and-
want to add something like that, it'll take.
And there's also the thing of like, when they have the different weapons, right? So like, different, like, for instance, the different levels of a runner, right, have different equipment loadouts, and so like they need animations for each of their different things that they can have as well. There's so many like little corners where you're like, this is easy.
Yeah.
But like, it's just a question of what are we focusing on, and like how much time do we understand.
Absolutely. That being said, it would be really cool, and we're not saying that we'll never do one.
Oh, absolutely not. No, we're absolutely not ruling that out. The question is just whether or not we'll get the.
Thank you. Okay. Ow. Oh, 1 HP and a dream. Ooh. Oh. Ow. How do melee weapon packs sound? Ooh. Just melee weapons all at once?
I mean, Kanye keeps trying to convince me to let us have a sword, so.
Yes! We need the Hunter Blade.
I just have the idea of,
Everybody
like,
is asking for it. Every single...
These machines are giant and made out of metal. You know what I'm gonna go up against them with? A sword.
Well, is it that much worse than a pitchfork?
The pitchfork is electrified.
Well, electrify the sword then.
Okay, okay, you got me. That's a very good argument.
But yes, Hunter Blade is one of my personal passion projects that I've been advocating for. You know, as with any other weapon suggestion, basically we say never, but right now we're not don't have any announcements to make about it. Ooh, I think my companion is calling the police. He made some dial-up sounds. I think he's on it. Calling reinforcements. It's so endearing. That harvester needs to go down before it spawns more hunters. I'm running out of ammo on everything. I didn't prepare for this.
This is a big fight I got. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's absolutely my fault.
No, it's my fault because these are the two rivals I marked.
Oh,
Because I thought
okay.
I thought we could, because I saw that one of them was Soviet and the other one was Swedish, so I thought we could just run in there and finish them both off and then leave. But that's apparently not the way it's turned out. It's not the way it works. Ah, okay. Oh, you were doing the rival this whole time. Or maybe the rival probably just got killed by the two tanks. Yeah, another experimental pump. I'll just press R. I don't have time to loot right now. It's my biggest flaw as a player is I keep trying to loot during combat and then I get killed.
Yeah.
I think we'll... Oh, there's another wolf. Where are you at right now?
Me, I'm on my flag. Now, London stuff.
I'm gonna try to take out this wolf next if I can. Oh, ammo's running low.
Sometimes you can't. Very wait, is it very tight? Is that not? I mean, what's your character based on?
What's your what? Sorry? Someone help Carney. Yeah, someone help me. Ah,
I'm
Joachim.
I'm trying.
Joachim is once again the cavalry. Oh, I had him.
Joachim's good at video games, so
I'm not.
We all are.
better than me.
Got 2 1-crown Kotenox. I think the game's trying to tell me something.
Remember, I'm our like test for with nothing for. If I can do it easily without trouble, then we know it's too easy. Because I'm. Dang it!
Alright, I'm almost done with my hunters here. Thank you for the help. But yeah, I did get an experimental from that rival, so cool.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it's the one I already have. But that's RNG for you. Sometimes
Which one is it?
it's the pump action shotgun.
Oh yeah, sick.
Oh, the other one is running off, I think. It's retreating. But maybe from this one I'll get the PVG or the KVM,
He's hoping.
one of the KVMs. If we're talking about more weapons, can we maybe get more shotguns? Maybe, yeah.
Again? Yeah.
Again, yeah, never say never, but we haven't talked about
Shotguns,
specifics.
right? Is that there just aren't as many types of shotguns that exist. Right? Like
Yeah, and well, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to get too granular to where you have 50 different variations that barely have a difference.
because like
Right.
I'm not a person who knows many things about guns, so I was like looking through like all of this and stuff, and like, why are there so few shotguns? And then I was like, oh, they're just they're because they aren't using military techniques very often. There are just not as many kinds of shotguns there are, say, automatic rifles.
I suppose it is true that we don't have an automatic shotgun.
No, that's true.
I've seen.
Because
I've
like
seen-
the Cyber 12 is a Kalashnikov model.
I've seen suggestions for a double barrel shotgun a lot. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like Doom, so naturally.
Uh-huh.
And then the Spaz 12 has been requested a lot. That one
Oh
I've
yeah.
seen quite a bit. Ooh, I have some cover here.
Be able to ram the
Oh, this one did this one just become a rival, or did I
Yeah,
just not
upgraded.
see it? It's level
I
1.
mean,
I think it just became one when I killed the other one.
Didn't see it.
Or maybe it killed the other rival and became a rival in the process, because it rose in the ranks.
Is it snowing and a thunderstorm?
Haha, yes. I've lined them up so one rival attacks the other one.
Nice.
Nothing goes wrong. Should be out of here. Where are you? Why are you a kilometer away?
Because we died.
We. I can set a radio for you.
I forget that you can do that.
I was suddenly wondering why I'm all alone on the battlefield.
Because you didn't put a radio up.
See, this is what I have to put up with on a daily basis. This is
You don't have to play with me actually.
well, yeah, but you know,
You have to
I mean
put up
in
with
general.
You do have to put up with my shenanigans more boring.
Yeah, absolutely. Then I give shenanigans right back.
It's a high shenanigan workplace.
That's the way we like it. Love an experimental Kvist shotgun. Yeah, I've seen that one. Ask me.
Oh, sorry.
Experimentals for all the base game weapons. I would really like. Many of you may know that my favorite weapon is the AI-76. An experimental version of that would make me really happy. Wink, wink.
I mean, yeah, same. It's also my favorite. One thing that I would love is like, it's like we don't want to make the experimentals do the same things as the other experimentals. Like,
Yeah, of course.
like, what do people want to see the experimentals do? Right? Like, because I know
What
I'm
do
not,
you-
allowed to have, I'm not allowed to have them like shoot bees or something. Right? Like I can do something,
Why not?
but like,
Why isn't it possible? Well, the people are here, so people, what would you have the experimentals do? I want to see. They always have really cool ideas. I'm sure we'll see some really wacky, fun mechanics. No, my only weakness.
bullets.
Ow. Okay, rockets are also a weakness of mine, I will admit.
Oh, yeah, here we
gas
go,
is a big one.
weaknesses.
Die, please. No!
That's a lot of bullets. Wow, I went down so quickly.
Yep,
I'm barely even.
sometimes it just gets you. I will retreat and use my sniper rifle because that's the only thing I still have ammo for, really. Maybe we can get some flank damage. And also we should maybe remove those HMGs from them so they become a bit easier to fight. See, there are tactics you could use in this game.
If you were good at it.
If you're good at the game. However, that requires thinking. Yeah, that level 1 can really hold his own. I've been peppering him with rounds for a long time now. He is sparking in the back a bit there. Let's see. Do I have tech view? Maybe I do. Ah, rats, I do not. No information for me. Guess we'll just keep hitting it until it goes down. Experimental bat increases damage against damage against the what?
Experimental bat can turn into a vampire.
Ooh, yes. Well, now you have to do it. Now you've sealed your fate. Oh, that's not nice.
Your radio is expired, by the way.
Yep, I don't have a second one, so I get to walk in, or maybe unlock a nearby safe house. Also,
Have the off-road plug mobile, then I can get there faster.
there's a safe house at the farm next to me if you go here. I'll set a marker for you. And you can maybe be a bit more efficient. Oh, the... Ow, no!
Oh yeah, that one.
New enemies keep entering the fight. We'll never be done. It's 5. It's after 5 already.
Yeah, we're over time, but we have to finish the fight.
The fight is... Oh, the shoulder cannon. I just saw the laser.
Or if we all go down.
I feel like I'm in a western now and someone's shooting at my feet to make me dance. Nope. I'm holding my own here.
mostly doing sick flips on the upward.
Carney dies while Ash is doing sick flips. That shall be
That's
the summary of today's stream.
uh,
We post summaries of the streams on the forums in a thread, and that shall be the summary.
yeah.
Carney dies, Ash does sick flips, and Joachim is
I
teleporting.
crashed.
Joachim crashes. Yep, that checks out. Oh, one tank has actually left the combat now, but it's the one I've been damaging all this time, so we'll get him back. Yeah, I was just thinking I'm not feeling like I have enough enemies right now, so I should trigger some more.
Yeah, you were really worried about running out.
Hmm?
That was a concern that you had said that you were like really worried about. I remember just 5 minutes ago you being like, man, I really hope I don't run out of enemies. That'd be terrible.
That would be terrible. I have one sticky flare. Maybe it'll make the whole difference. Here! Kill this tank for me! Did I hit it? I did! Huh! I hit it! Oh my god. Oh, I'm so glad for this cliff here. Again, if I miss any questions in chat, that is because I am hanging on by a thread in here. So please just repost them after a while. Oh, you couldn't get loot from machines? That's interesting. So no machine dropped any loot for you? I haven't heard that one in a while. I've heard it before, but it's always been a super edge case. So maybe that's why we haven't been able to pin it down. If you made a forum report, that would help us a lot. Yeah, provided all the info.
Especially if it's got the game.
Absolutely, yeah.
That makes so much difference.
So that would be really cool, and then we can fix it in a future patch. Okay, if just this one died, it would get so much easier. Come on. I'm also not destroying his frontal plate. I think I'm shooting marshmallows here. I'm shooting pellets.
That's really interesting, Elongus.
Oh. Ow. At least it's already level 4. It can't level up anymore from killing me. Alright, wait. I can invite you again, Joachim. Or are you in?
No, I meant I crashed my moped.
Oh!
I realized
Yeah.
after.
I did too many sick flips on mine and I was broken.
Did you get the safe house?
Not yet. I'm just trying to find you. It's fine. The safe house is not that close.
It's closer. Ah, oh, that was pinpoint accurate.
I think I'm
was
gonna
anticipating that move.
come and join in this fight, and then if I die, I'm gonna have to bail.
XP bat increases damage with each hit on a single target up to a certain limit. That's a cool one. I like that. Or maybe we could add an ability that allows a melee weapon to hit multiple targets around you at the same time. Well, I suppose that would be the experimental sledgehammer. Just toasts everything, which I sadly don't have yet on this character. AI-76 that irradiates the bullets through the barrel. That's the only element you haven't used so far on a gun.
Oh, okay.
Only on ammo.
Right.
Yeah, true, we don't have a gun that inherently deals radiation damage. Okay, you know what? I think your HMG really needs to go now. It's annoying. And maybe the rocket launcher too, we'll see. It's so fun seeing Carney struggle with this level 1 rival. It is a surprisingly strong rival though, you have to admit. Ah, finally, can't shoot anymore. Good. Alright, Let's do some flanking strategies. We'll get on either side of it and then gain the upper hand in no time. Also go for its eye. Aha! Okay. Just because I can. In before it does a thermobaric explosion. That is, without a question, the toughest level 1 rival I've ever fought. That was quite something. I gotta stop.
I love that there's people like being like, like all of the like kind of rivals and reapers and stuff, they're too easy and you should add new ones. And you're being like,
And we're struggling with the level 1 rival. Yep. Got behind it for no.
Dang it!
Oh, it deals so much damage at level 4. The noise. No. Okay, it aggroed me. Now it's your turn. You got damage phase now. You're so much over time. Oh lord.
Yeah, I think I actually have to jump because
No. Okay,
so
you know
many
what?
People have been sending me while we've been streaming, being like, "Hey Ash," I'm like, "I'll respond later."
The good thing about this game is that if you damage a rival, you go away, you come back, it will still be damaged. So, we will employ the #1 guerrilla strategy, which is tactical retreat. And we will
Run away,
reassemble
run
and attack
away.
again next time. I love this area. I'm at the big crater,
Mm.
the Reaper crater. Well, the Reaper blueprint. But yes, we are severely over time. I apologize to the both of you for...
We were having too much fun.
Yes. That is true, and the Flockmo pits definitely contributed to that. Alright. Let's end it here. I just exited combat. I will teleport to a different safe house. We'll go back to the airfield and regroup.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to buy a plushie, it's still up for another week, even more than a week, until the 24th. So here, little tick plushie. I'll post a link in chat again. Every purchase, of course, helps us as a developer do more fun stuff. So you will be directly supporting us, and we appreciate it. Ta-da! All right. Any last word? Any last words before we leave? And you, the two of you, come back hopefully sometime next year.
Oh,
Hopefully
absolutely.
refreshed and ready to get back into it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining, and thank you to everyone in chat. We'll see you next week for a community stream with community people. And this has been the Generation Zero Death Stream. Thank you so much.
Catch you later.
Bye.
See ya.